artificial intelligence? Are they going to be one of the leaders? Is Tesla going to be one of the leaders in artificial intelligence?
I don't think so. I think they have to implement the technology into the trucks and the cars for sure. But the number one thing that I wish that Elon could do right now is focus on one company.
Yeah.
He's spread too thin between now. If he gets all of these Infinity Stones to work, Elon's going to run the United States of America.
Hey,
I want to be on record.
What about this though, right? Because this is like a dangerous proposition, right? If Neuralink actually incorporates artificial intelligence, what does that look like? Right? Because Neuralink is something that is tied to your brain.
iRobot.
Neuralink is artificial.
But I'm saying if he puts it out if he combines it with like
if he integrates all
open
the
source
the data, yes.
Chat. What do you think all this stuff is happening? Chat GPT.
I know, but I'm saying
all that stuff is going to happen.
Connected to the brain.
Yes, of course. So
that would give Elon too much power.
That's ill.
Which,
of course, that's the next evolution of the human race.
You think it's a mistake or no?
Illuminati with my mind, soul, and my body. Secret society.
Say cheese.
It's saying I sold out.
Say cheese.
Secret society.
They zoomed in on it. They zoomed in.
Trying to get.
Boy, he zoomed in. Hit the shot again.
Yes, sir.
These are just jokes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Andrew Show.
I will not be at Bohemian Grove. Don't worry.
Oh man.
Or will I? No, I'm just
I mean, it's one of these things, right? It's a joke until it's not. It's one of these things where people will say that'll never happen until it happens.
The Illuminati or the Chat GPT Neuralink integration?
I mean, as far as the Chat GPT Neuralink into your brain and have computer chips inside of your brain, it may sound like we're fantasizing, but there are already plans of doing it.
Right.
If there's
not that far away.
If there's plans on doing it, that means it probably already happened.
It's done, and they're just testing it out somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah.
It happened somewhere.
Yeah.
It's like when they killed the cow.
True. I will say if Elon can put all those companies into one holding company and make them a public entity, how Google did with Alphabet. But Elon, he has too much on his plate. Neuralink, Tesla, Hyperloop, SpaceX.
SpaceX is the big one. That's the big one.
Yeah.
137 on what is it, 137 billion valuation right now?
Yep.
That's the big one. Well, staying within the, artificial intelligence, will AI engineers or prompt engineers be the next big career path?
I believe so. Even for the entrepreneurs watching tonight, and Keith talked about this before, like what really matters in ChatGPT and similar software is what you program into it. So, of course, there are low-level ideas like automating emails and articles and things of that nature. But I think some of you should start looking to learn how to code or have the software code for you and learn how to implement that into your business. Going back to the idea I talked about in 2022, I truly believe we're going to move to see a lot of companies that have 10 to 15 employees doing $100 million a year. Software like this allows it, but you have to learn how to set the right prompts and what to program into ChatGPT in order to get like the best effect out of it. So I think this is going to be an up and coming asset if you're looking to work with other companies. If you're building all these data sets and if you can't code, now people who can't code can code at scale. I think all these like pre-programmed ideas about how to get the prices of everything. I haven't ran a model through ChatGPT to see, like, you have to build what you want the world to be and start there. Is it buggy? Yes. This is really the 1.0 version, but as they continue to make the software better, I think they're going to charge maybe $9 a week for the pro version. Once that pro version comes out, I would be spending 3 to 4 hours a day on ChatGPT, figuring out how to best use it.
We should be spending a lot of time doing it. And this is one of the conversations we had, and we can combine it with the conversation we had with Robert Smith. We had with Mike Roberts. The same premise is the education piece is going to be vital to the future, right? We don't want to, this is a tech revolution. Obviously, we know this is a financial revolution, but we don't want to be 20 years behind when this is happening now. Like,
Can't be.
We have to stay on pace. And so the process of what Robert Smith is trying to do with getting broadband to all the HBCUs and having them at colleges and universities is important, because we need the infrastructure to make sure that, number one, we're learning about it. Number two, we can train people about it. But number three, we can actually implement it and add to this process, right? This is not one of those times in history where we want to get left behind. So the education, we have to look at it. I know when I was, even now, like kids are still learning how to code, and that's a valuable skill set. But this is new technology. And so in addition to learning how to code, we need to learn this because
Be early on it.
And so we can get further ahead with it.
If you missed out on Facebook when it first came out, if you missed out on Instagram when it first came out, if you missed out on Musical.ly that turned into TikTok, don't miss out on this wave. Or do. I'm not going to miss out on it. Even when I was talking to the virtual assistants, one of the first things I had them do was to figure out in ChatGPT how to make a replica for each VA, to make 10 of them and find a way to still add value, to still get paid on top of that. So you can build like an AI army to work in your business. Pretty damn fascinating. Now, do they need to sort the cite the sources that they're using? Yes, I think that improvement will come. But I'm incredibly excited about this software and others like it as a result on the consumer side. The government has had this stuff forever though, but for us to be able to finally access it, incredible. I went in there and put write me a rap album with Tupac, Biggie, and Busta Rhymes. It took like 2 hours. It was some fire in there though. You don't think Kevin Lyles and music executives are not using this software to write? Like if Babyface got in ChatGPT and had 700 songs pushed out, and then he went in and remixed them.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to see automation at scale, and you're going to see some companies come out of the woodwork and put out 200-300 videos in a month using the software.
At least.
Yeah. Quick update.
At least.
Quick update. Arista is owned by Sony Music Group.
Through the knowledge.
Sony Music Group.
Top player.
Yeah. That was Arista, Clive Davis, and Tony used to be Tommy Mottola.
So Arista is owned by Sony.
Yep.
Top player in the music business.
Yeah. One of the majors. One of the majors.
Top 4. The same thing in investing. Like, shout out to Rockets Records when y'all were alive. But like, stop trying to find Rockets Records to turn into Sony. Like, invest in Sony, UMG. It's, man, there's an ecosystem. The top players in any space are the ones that you want to invest in. Game, set, match.
Yeah. All right.
My graduates from my school being Forbes, bag drop.
Bag drop.
A mic drop, bag drop.
Bag drop.